Okay, hello everyone. Nice to be back again. Now let's move on chapter 4. So for chapter 4, we're discussing about the operations of set. Okay, so here the operations is just simply like if you're going to compare it with the basic operation in math, it's just simply like we add, subtract, multiply, or divide a numbers. But in this case, we're dealing with set. So it's like adding set, subtracting set, or combining the set or dividing a set. Okay, in different way. Let's see and let's figure out how to do these operations. Okay, let's start with the first operation, which is the union of set. So for the union of set, from the word union, that means combination. Okay, so it's a combination of all the elements in a given set. So for here, the symbol that we use for union is it's like U. It's like U symbol, okay? That's the meaning of union of your A and B. If you have three or more sets, so just combine the elements of all those given set. If you have four sets, okay, just combine all the elements of the given sets, okay? So in universal in our set builder form, we can say that A union with B is same as X, such as X belong to A and or belong to B, or your X belong to A and B together. Okay? So let's have example for this one, for this union of sets. Okay. So here, if I have set a set of 1, 2, and 3, and your set B is 4 and 5, how can we find the union of these two sets? Okay, here I can just have the combination of your A and B. So just have 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Sorry, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So these are the combination of all the elements of your A and B. So that's it. You got set of A union with B. Now, if I have set a set of A, B, and C, and your B is set of D and E, C, D, and E. Here, we have the same element between A and D, which is C and D, right? A and B, C and D, right? So that means you need to write only these two elements, common elements, one time. So you have A, B, C, D, and E. You cannot repeat the same element. That's the idea here, okay? So you get 5 elements for the union of your A and B. That's it. Finish. Okay. Now let's move on to the example, the exercises that I have assigned to you. So exercise 9. Okay. Sorry, exercise 11. So here, you have to find the union of your A and B. Now here, combination of A and B. That's it. You have A, combine your A and B. So you write the elements of your A and B together. If they have the same element, no need to write them twice. Okay, so you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's it. Finish. And do the same thing with the other you have questions. Here, some questions have the parenthesis like combination of 3 or more sets. So like here for number 4. So you have here your B, union of your B and A, and then C. Okay. Sometimes you can just simply do the one inside the parenthesis before you combine your C, or simply add them all together, okay? Like combination of all 3 sets. So you can also do that. Okay, I think the union of set is not really hard. So let's move on to the next one. Sorry, this one for the shading part. Okay. So here, sorry. So here you have A and B. So this is your B, sorry. So combination of these two, just have shade these two. Like put shade. You put colors or make some fill uh fill in their different colors. It's okay, but just shade these two circles. That's A union with B. Now this is your A and this is the triangle is your B. Okay, so just combine them. So A and B. Okay. And if I have three sets like this one, A, B, and C, so you combine or shade all these three circles. Okay, that's it. Okay, you complete the other questions, and you'll be okay with the union of set. Okay. Now let's move on to the next operation, which is the intersection of set. Okay. Now, the intersection of set is simply if you say intersection, for example, if I have two lines and they have these two lines intersect with each other, so we have the common point, right? As the intersection of these two lines. So same thing with set. If I have the intersection of two given set, that means you're looking for the common elements of these two sets. So we're finding the common elements between your A and your B if you have A intersect B. And the symbol we use is the symbol like opposite of union. The U is going down, okay? So the intersection of your A and B in set builder form is just your X belong to your A and X belong to your B. That's the meaning of intersection. Okay, now let's have the example here. Okay, so if I have set A is set of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and your B is set of 3, 4, and 5. So what is common between these two? I can have 3 here, I can also have 3 here, I can also have 4 here, I can also have 4 here. That means the common between them is 3 and 4. That's it, finish. Now, for next example, if I have A is set of A, B, and C, and your B is set of D and E. What is common between them? There's no common elements. Therefore, the answer will be empty set. Okay, next we have set A is set of 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your B is set of 3. So the common between them is just set of 3, or simply your B, set B, because set of 3 is equal to set of B. Okay, that's it, finish. Now let's have exercise 12. Okay, so exercise 12 is just finding the intersection between the given sets. So if I have set the intersection between A and B, so what is common between A and B? So you have 2 also here, you have 4, you also have 4 here, and that's it, just set off 2 and 4. Okay, do the same question. Do this next question. Okay, for another explanation that I can give to you is for number 7. If I have a combination of A union with B and combination of A union C, and then find the intersection between them. So normally we do first the operation inside the parentheses. So if I have union with B, I have to combine A and B. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10. That is A union with B. Now, what about your A union with C? A union with C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have also 8. You also have 9 and 10. So it's like all the elements in the given set. Now, what is common between them? The common elements will be 1, 2. So it will be set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have 7, so just remove 7 and 9. And then 8 and 10. So that is the answer for number 7. So you have to do first the one inside the parentheses. That's the technique, okay? And then we're done for this part. Okay, next letter B. So for letter B, you have the given set in set builder form. So it's quite hard to find or to do the operations on this given if it's in set builder form. So you have to change them into a list form. Now, if you're gonna find the list form of your set A, so what are your X belongs to universal set, so the universal set is from 0 to 12. So what are the prime numbers? So the prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11. That is for set A, right? These are the prime numbers between 0 to 12. Now, for the set B, you have x is a multiple of 2, same from the universal set. So set of 2, so you have multiples of 2, so you have 2, 4, 2 times 3, 6, 2 times 4, 8, 2 times 5, 10, 2 times 6, 12. So that's it. Those are the multiples of 2. Now, if I have x is this one, x sub e, that means even integers. So from 0 to 12, 0 is considered to be even integer. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. So these are the even integers from 0 to 12. Now for letter set D, um, you have 2 power of n, and n is from natural integers, so from integers. So you start with 0, 2, 0, 2, 1, because negative integers will be fraction. We don't have fraction from the universal set, so just start with 0, 2, 3, 2, 4. 2, 4 is not, it's 16, so remove that part. We don't include 2, 4, just have that one. So you start with 2, 0 is 1, 2, sorry, we forgot 2, 2, sorry. So 2, 2, and 2, 3. So you start with 2, 0 is 1, 2, 1 is 2, 2, 2 is 4, and 2, 3 is 8. So these are your set D, okay? So you have set A, set B, and set C, and set D. I already did it for you, so just do it and use this one in the next question for letter D. Okay, this is the question for letter B. Okay, so here I already give you the list form of your A, B, C, and D. Just apply that one and find the answer for each operations. Okay, you're okay, you're gonna be okay here. Next, let's have letter C. So letter C, you have to uh, make or draw a Venn diagram first using the given operations, and then you have to find set A, set B, and set C. That is the final question for this letter C. Okay, so simply you have to draw first the three sets. So you have three set A, set B, and set C. So you have to draw three sets. Okay, so set A, set B, and set C. Okay, so you have A, B, and C. Okay, now here you need to start with the intersection between these three sets. So you have this one, A intersect with B, A intersect with C, and B intersect with C. What is common between these three intersections? You have 1, 2, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, and 0, 1. That means they all have 0, 1. So meaning the common between all three sets is 0, 1. Okay? Now, between A and B, common is 0, 1, 2, and 3. So meaning you still have 2 and 3 on the top. And here, for your A and C, it's only 0, 1. So meaning there's nothing in here. And then B and C is 0 and 5. Therefore, you have to write 5 here. Okay? Now, you got now the intersection between A and B, intersection between C and C, and intersection between A and C, and the intersection between all of them. Now you do the remaining part and find your set A, your set B, and set C, okay? So this is the hint for you guys. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. Okay, shading part. Okay, I'll zoom it first. Okay. Okay, you have to shade the following, okay? The following operations. So first, this is your B, and this is your B also. Okay. Intersection between A and B. What is common between A and B? So this part is the common part between A and B. Okay. Now for number 2, there's no common because they are disjoint, so no connection between A and B. That's why empty set is the answer for number 2. Now, if it's two sets, it's easy. Now let's have if we have three sets. Okay, okay, here intersection between A, B, and C. So common between three sets. So the common part is this part. Okay, that's it. Finish. Okay, you do the rest of the question. Um, sorry. This is your A and B. Okay. Okay, the rest of the question you please do it. Yeah, and if you have question, don't worry. I'll give you the answer key about these exercises. Okay. Now we have one more last video about the next two operations of set. So please uh, watch that one also, okay? And enjoy your answering, and thank you guys. Have fun.